Virtual reality involves strapping a headset to the face so the person wearing it can no longer see or hear the real world. This totally immersive experience can often feel more authentic than anything on a TV, laptop, or phone. Users often create an avatar or character that interacts with others operated by people they often don't know. These avatars can speak in a disguised voice, corner, and touch other players. Meta is deeply involved in virtual reality, and two former employees recently testified at a Senate hearing about the company's research into the risks of this alternative reality.
I quickly became aware that it is not uncommon for children in VR to experience bullying, sexual assault, to be solicited for nude photographs and sexual acts by pedophiles, and to be regularly exposed to mature content like gambling and violence, and to participate in adult experiences like strip clubs and watching pornography with strangers.
There will also be instances that we have seen of where you can hear people sexually pleasuring themselves transmitted over audio in a spatial sense as you are being surrounded and brigaded and being harassed. So it's not just simple statements, it is actually the transmission of the motion and the audio of sex acts itself.
And so that is what causes children to have the physiological and psychological response as if it were happening to them in the real world.
Yes, exactly. Visually and auditorily, it feels real.
These whistleblowers accused Meta of suppressing studies into the extent VR can harm teenagers and kids even younger.
When my colleagues' research showed the emotional impact of children being threatened by physical harm by strangers online, Meta not only restricted internal sharing, but manipulated reports to obscure any emotional damage.
Experts explain why this age group is especially vulnerable.
Their prefrontal cortexes of their brains are not fully developed yet. They're immersed in this new world.
Online safety advocate Donna Rice Hughes, president and CEO of Enough is Enough, advises parents to warn their children about this modern-day stranger danger.
The thing is, you have to teach your kids that you cannot recognize a disguised predator. They pretend to be somebody that they're not.
She adds technology companies need to implement safeguards, which is why Hughes supports the Kids Online Safety Act.
It basically will hold these platforms accountable, that they have got to mitigate harm to kids.
The bill is currently in the Senate. The legislation would protect minors' data, provide tools for parents, and make it easier to report harm. Lori Johnson, CBN News.